Republican House member Adam Kinzinger sent out a tweet this week begging Christian leaders on the right to stop pushing these theories that the election was somehow stolen from Donald Trump. After what happened, obviously, last week at the Capitol, Kinzinger, a Republican who understands the damage this does, not just to his party, but also to the country, is now asking these evangelical leaders to admit they made a mistake, to stop pushing these lies, and to move on. One of the people he said needed to move on was Pastor Robert Jeffries, who actually had moved on. He wasn't one of the people pushing this. He was obviously, I believe, a Trump supporter, a Republican supporter in general, but he was not one. So he, Kinzinger did apologize to him and Jeffries accepted it. But you still have people like Franklin Graham. You have some of these lesser tier Republicans out there that have been pushing these conspiracy theories, right? We know that all of this is false. Furthermore, these are individuals whose ministries are not taxed, and yet they're actively engaging in politics. Not just engaging in politics, actually, engaging in conspiracies that are actually causing people to want to overthrow our political system. How do you square that, right? I mean, for real, how can members of Congress look at this and say that's okay? You have a lot of people out here in the general public who are watching these individuals and for years have been crying, tax them. They're engaging in political activity. We're not even saying stop them from engaging in political activity. We're just saying if they're going to do this, tax them, right? Oh, who cares if they can't get another private jet? Who cares if they can't afford another multi-million-dollar mansion? These individuals are frauds. They have no idea what religion actually is. They have gotten so far removed from anything in the Bible that these individuals are charlatans. And they make a heck of a lot of money being charlatans. People like Pat Robertson. They have amassed these massive followings, massive bank accounts, and they go out there every day and they preach not the word of Jesus Christ, but the word of republicanism. And they get to do it without having to pay taxes. That's obviously a story for another day, but the big issue is, you have these Republican evangelical leaders out there trying to push these conspiracies about what took place in November. We know this is false. Investigations have shown this is false. Court cases have shown this is false. And last week we saw the results of the nonstop pushing of those lies. And if they do not stop, then these evangelical leaders are just as culpable for what happened as Donald Trump himself is. Their followers deserve a little bit better. Even though you've been hoodwinking them for years, maybe it's time for, at least on this one issue, to come clean with them and start telling them the truth.